I'm John Little, and this is the SHOCKCAST for January 2nd, 2014. Bitcoin and the Antichrist. By now, it should be clear to all of us that the US dollar is doomed. We can't save it, and I'm not sure that we would if we could. The US monetary system is so damaged that it would take a superhuman effort to fix it, and we're fresh out of superhuman. Worse, there doesn't seem to be a currency out there that's ready to take the place of the US dollar as the global reserve. The closest alternative is the Chinese Yuan, but the Chinese don't seem to be interested in having the Yuan take on this role. Furthermore, the Yuan isn't even backed by gold. At least not yet. So what do we have as an option? There are those that have proposed gold or silver as the basis for a global monetary system, and that idea certainly has gained a lot of traction lately, but there's a problem with this idea. Governments don't like gold, and the globalists don't like gold either. At least not in the hands of anyone but themselves. So what are the globalists going to do? Remember that everything that we are seeing now has been planned, as FDR once said. Quote, "In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you can bet it was planned that way." Close quote. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. The globalists do not want a monetary system where one country can dominate and corrupt it. They want something new, something global, and something they can control. And they've stumbled across an idea that gives them everything they want. It will be new, it will be global, they'll be able to control it, it won't need to be connected to gold, it will replace the dollar, and they've already given us a taste of this idea with the introduction of Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin replace the dollar? Would you believe the answer to that is no? Well, it is no. Bitcoin cannot replace the dollar, but there is something that it can do. It can focus our minds on the possibility of a currency that is not backed by tangible assets like gold or silver, but is also not a fiat currency that can be corrupted by governments. I want to talk about those possibilities, but let's first talk about why Bitcoin is doomed to failure in its present form. Aaron Hawkins of StormCloudsGathering.com published a video recently that illustrates the problem with Bitcoin and those cryptocurrencies that follow its design. Each Bitcoin contains a blockchain that is the record of every transaction using that Bitcoin. Every transaction since 2009. As Bitcoin gains in popularity and usage, each blockchain will increase in size. Right now, the blockchain for most Bitcoins is over a gigabyte in size. In the future, the Bitcoin blockchain will increase to more than a terabyte, and that is just not going to work, especially if you're trying to create a global currency. But Bitcoin is fulfilling an important role by establishing the possibility of a currency that is not fiat and not gold. Is it a coincidence that Bitcoin made its appearance in 2009 just after the financial crisis of 2008? Yeah, I don't believe in coincidence either. Oh, I almost forgot. There's another problem with Bitcoin. Passwords. If you lose the password to your Bitcoins, you've lost your Bitcoins, and there is no way to ever get them back. But wait. What if there was a way to never need a password? What if there was a way to verify your identity in such a way that you never, ever needed a password? What if, and I know that this sounds crazy, but what if your identity was embedded on your skin or under your skin? I mean, we could give it a number with a special prefix like, I don't know, let's pick a number out of the air. Something easy that no one would ever use, like 666. And every time a computer saw that prefix, it would know that your identification would follow. And all your Bitcoins could then be safely held in a central computer somewhere, and you would never need to worry about losing them. Isn't that cool? No? Well, yes, it is true that no one could buy or sell without this special identifier, but then everyone would have this number on them. It would be perfect. Wait. You don't seem to be very enthusiastic. Are you beginning to see how this could lead to the Antichrist system? Me too. Now let's be clear, Bitcoin may fail. In fact, it may be designed to fail, and it may even fail just at the point when we are looking for something to replace the dollar. But it will not fail until it has fulfilled its mission of establishing the idea that there is an alternative to the US dollar. Remember that the globalists appear to be planning a collapse of the global monetary system in 2015. And there appears to be nothing that is ready to step in and pick up the pieces, except maybe a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. Are you starting to see how the stage is being set for the coming of the Antichrist? Are you ready for this?